You know, we've talked a lot on here about why sometimes hunts go badly and it seems like you just run out of deer or whatever. Let me hit on 2 or 3 items that I think every hunter, including myself, needs to keep reminding themselves of when things get less than stellar. First of all, timing. You're saying, what are you talking about, Ed? Anytime I get to go hunt's a good time. Well, no, not really. There are better times than others. Sometimes rut timing is very important, what we call the lockdown phase versus the seek chase phase. Completely different animals. You will think that every buck in the world has disappeared off the planet, especially the older ones, in the lockdown. 2, if you start out on a stand that's had real good intel, good trail cameras, good vision, lots of deer signs, whether it's on a food plot or a staging area, and you go hunt that, and over the course of 5 or 6 hunts, 3 or 4 hunts, all of a sudden, your last hunt, you maybe saw a button buck or a doe fawn or maybe nothing. It's telling you something. You've missed your prime opportunities at whatever your target deer was 4 or 5, 3 hunts ago, whatever. Because, I hate to say this, despite all the BS out there about scent control and scent clothing and ozone and all this crap, they still smell where you've walked. They still smell where you've touched your standing trees. And you don't know whether or not really, if they didn't catch you going in visually or with hearing or with scent. Chances are that spot's burnt and it might not be good the rest of the season. So you're going to need to give that 2 or 3, maybe even 4 weeks off if you have the opportunity. Then finally, let's talk about ourselves. We are creatures of habit. Deer are creatures of habit. However, they rely solely on their senses to survive. We do not. So if we park in the same spot, we walk the same trails in, whether it's public or private, and all during this time you're going in and out, you see less and less and less deer sign on the way to your favorite spots, that means they're on to you. It's time to move on. Also on public land, if you're from the start of the season toward the middle of it or whatever, you're seeing more human sign than deer sign, it's time to get out. There's my advice.